Hey guys, welcome back. This is Extreme Dummy once again. And remember that castle that I showed you in the last episode? Well, today I came together with a person who made it, Nocturne, and he explained me a few things. So what do you have got going on here?
Well, this is my house. I built it quite a long time ago. I'm quite proud of it. I spent a lot of time on this house. I've spent hardly any time in this house because spending time in this house would be like spending time in a small jail cell.
I'm just gonna sleep here, if I'm allowed.
That's a good idea.
It's pretty
I
nice.
mean, there's not really any enemies around my place because a lot of the spawns go to other people's areas, which I guess is pretty nice, especially when I'm working on my project. But it's not always that easy.
And you're also the person that made this pathway, right?
Yeah. Okay. So the first thing, the first thing I built on the server, because I was really annoyed by the fact that if I placed a portal down, I wasn't going to be able to get to spawn because it just links up with somebody else's place, and it's made it very difficult to return. So I just decided I would make a pathway. I started making this pathway as the first thing I ever built on the server. Technically, I mean, I built that house first because I needed a place to live. Otherwise, I'd be homeless. And so I built this pathway, and this goes all the way to spawn. So
yeah, and we're currently at pretty much 3,000 blocks away, both vertically and horizontally. If you look at a map, that's
yeah,
quite the ways.
yeah. It's quite an adventure. Walking there, it's not finished because it's meant to go to the entire way to the corner. And since the expansion, I'm pretty sure it's like doubled in length, but it's going to be interesting. Yeah, so this is Red's place as well. So she has stables and stuff, and Lucy also lives nearby. Yeah, we go this way and go over to what I'm really working on over there. Oh, there's a creeper.
Which creeper? I don't see any.
Oh man, there's actually a lot of enemies here for once.
That's yours to take then.
He's aggroing you though. Oh, he dropped a 9. And some boots. Protection 3, Unbreaking 3. Oh yes, and yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes. What did you want to say?
I was going to say that I'm so poor that I'm technically a charity at this point.
I used to be like that in the last 2 months, so I really don't mind.
There we go.
So in the last episode, you guys probably have already seen something about this, but this is the person who made it, so I kind of wanted to show this off with him and his plans and such and so forth, and possibly also other stuff that he has going on, which I'm almost sure he does, but I'm not sure. I'm sure, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I have a lot of things going on, but whether I'm going to go see them right now is probably up to you, because they are at opposite ends of the server. Because I run a building service, and I build for people on the server, because that's how I get my money. It's a really slow job as well, so but I enjoy it. I enjoy making it.
It's better than my villager relocation service, or villager repopulation service that I do together with Dutchman, because that makes pretty much no money at all. I've got orders, right. I just haven't delivered yet.
Yeah, villager repopulation.
Yes. I still have it, it's just that the shop itself looks completely different and is currently a portal relocation service, so you can use both, probably. Shameless self-promotion.
Yeah. um, portal relocation service. I could possibly use that, even though I don't have a portal. I have like a whole lot of uh, obsidian because I got pranked and my house got covered in obsidian. So that was a good time. Anyways,
Whoops.
welcome to Castle Dunlocked,
Oh.
which is not finished yet.
Well, I mean, I like the detail that you have going on with the slabs and the whatchamacallit, the columns and all the. It's, you know, I could learn a thing or two from you, probably. So, you know, I like it as it is.
Thanks. Yeah, there's a lot of work to be done. It's almost finished-ish. I just need to do this one last part of the castle, which is over that side, underneath that large, ugly dirt thing. Obviously, it's going to be filled with interiors as well once I get into it. But at the moment, I've been focusing on exterior for the most part. Because but when I build, I usually draw like a sketch before I start, and that really helps me like visualize how the end product's going to look like.
Yeah, so I've tried that concept for the first time for another series that I'm going to do. So I wonder how that's going to turn out, because usually when I build something, I just do it on the fly, or I build something and I don't like it and I completely redo it.
Yeah. Yeah, building on the fly is amazing. I think people who do that are highly skilled. And now that I've started, like, because I started sketching what I was building quite a while ago, and now it helps me understand a lot of things. But I learned from the best, so to speak. Like, shameless promotion here, but I mean, he's not on the server, but he's a really good teacher in terms of like his style and stuff. Because whenever he builds, he makes it a point to make the building make sense and have purpose. Like all of the rooms have purpose, all of the structure has purpose. Like if he's building a machine, all of the cogs and stuff would work if it was like a real machine.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like that kind of attention to detail. Did you just fall off?
Yeah, this is why I'm called the way I am. Whoops.
Feel free to fly up there. I mean, it's quite a ways up, and we used to cover when I was building this. A lot of people helped me take it down, but it used to be covered in dirt scaffolding, just so that I could build all of it.
Yeah, this is not an easy task without ender pearls or an elytra. This is a lot of scaffolding.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of dirt in some of the chests at the back where I keep all my resources. But it took a decent amount of time to take it all down. But it's definitely better without it. A lot of people said that they liked the look of the dirt on the outside.
Is that a compliment, or is that just a way of saying something? Wow.
Well, I mean, because I had it quite nicely organized, like it was in layers. It looked like scaffolding, which means it looked like the building was being built as you would see it in like real life. That being said, though, I don't think it would be similar to building one of these castles. I don't think you can build this castle in real life. It's got some quite unrealistic gravity problems with it. Large overhanging. Yeah, there's a lot of like outward towers and minarets and stuff like that.
Well, you know, it's not as bad as Tilted Towers in Spawn, which looks like it's gonna fall at some point, but you know.
Well, it's very well named then, isn't it? Tilted Towers.
It's it's
That wouldn't be after our lovely tilted wings, would it?
Maybe. I think I still have to show that off in a video. I think we passed it in an earlier server tour, but it was kind of like at the beginning and probably was cut out. I'm not sure. It's a pretty cool build though. I should check that out at some point as well.
Yeah.
But it's not as big as this is. So
Well, I mean, this is okay. This is a decent size. I wish that I could like just go into creative and finish this off, but I'm also happy at the same time because slowing my process down for building gives me more time to think about what I'm doing and how I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And the best part about building, though, in my opinion, is gathering like reference and stuff, and looking at a whole lot of other stuff that people have done over the years, and like different types of media and stuff, and castles. And for example, this castle here is based loosely off the castle from Castlevania, which is like a video game series from a while ago. That's been like a huge series, and I really liked the gothic style that they were portraying in the video game. So I just wanted to represent it here as much as I can.
Yeah, I'm trying to fly. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna stay on the ground, I think, because flying is not happening today. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was trying to make some good shots, but you know.
Yeah, but yeah, again, it's a work in progress, so I need to fill it with floors and stuff and make it traversable. But it's been a lot of fun.
I like it. Yeah. So you're like the outlining you do in the cobblestone only, or are you planning to switch this around as well with some bricks potentially?
Well, originally it was going to have a lot of wood accents.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like buttons, trapdoors, fences, and stuff, just to give it a little bit more detailing. But when I thought about it, I kind of liked the simplicity that it gives off when it's just stone and stone brick throughout the entire piece, and then like wood for the roofs. Just because like that, a lot of castles in real life, there's not a lot of hugely different colors when along like the sides and the walls and stuff. There might be detailing, but they're most of the time it's like directly similar to the rest of the stone that's used, or it's the same stone that's used. And it's like if I made a lot of changes to that, I feel like it would differentiate. And I don't like too much stone brick because then it doesn't have the same effect.
It doesn't have the detail, yeah.
Yeah, there's something about this castle that I really like, which is the fact that it has a nice medium between the cobblestone and the stone brick, and so that when you look at it from far away, it just looks all together. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like mainly the wooden accents at the top, and I mean, I'm not sure if maybe you want to do some of these arches maybe in a little bit of a wooden color potentially, but apart from that, I really like it if you make the texture of the different block details, if you use that as the main texture, because you kind of let the form of the build do its job, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm still exploring ideas with this. It's going to take me a while before I'm finished, but probably what's next on the agenda is finishing that one part of the castle over there, and then filling the interior, which will be interesting, especially because it's like as big as it is on the outside, it's like smaller on the inside. It's like the opposite of a TARDIS.
Uh-huh. I like that, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's I think it's mainly in the details of this build, because for some reason when you're like around this distance it looks okay, but when you're really far away or you're really up close, the build starts to come together in different ways. Because if you're up
Yeah.
close, you've got these tiny details in the walls, and then if
Yeah.
you're afar, you can see like the corners and the. That's what I like about this build, because it just gives off a different aesthetic from afar compared to up close, for some reason.
Well, I am planning, once I finish this, which I have no idea when that's going to be, but once I do, I am planning on throwing a housewarming party. So you're welcome to come back at that point. There's probably
Okay.
going to be food, music, and people, social interaction.
Loads of
which will
people.
be-
I see. Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, well, I plan on inviting a lot of people, but I still have to finish it first. So
Right. Yeah.
work to be done, right?
A lot of work, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for stopping by and saying hello. It's really I appreciate it.
This is kind of your main build, apart from the pathway, that is. Which I think
Yes, no,
most of the
my
server
pathway
you
is my
spend on?
greatest achievement. Sorry.
Like most of the time you spend time on that pathway, I think. But
Yeah.
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 Okay. Are you also going to expand it all the way to this castle with like a pathway that goes, zigzagging down the mountain potentially?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, okay.
And then maybe through the castle and stuff. Me and Lusa were exploring ideas of making like a castle and village, and like barracks and stuff surrounding the mountain.
Ooh. Okay, I shouldn't say this, but I would like to do something as well.
You like that picture? Oh, that'd be amazing. If we, I mean, it's going to be a large project, I think, but it would only really start once I finish this castle. So
I've
don't plan on me leaving anytime soon.
Yeah, me neither, because I've got way too many things myself as well, so I really shouldn't add more jobs.
Things to do.
Yep. Procrastinating is the word of the server, because
Yes, I totally feel that. Yeah.
I think pretty much everybody on the server is very well in that. We even have a procrastinating puma on the server, so there's a lot of those shenanigans. Let's just keep it that way. Anyway, yeah, I think this is pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, so yeah, I mean, I've got a whole lot of other builds over the server that I've got to go work on, and I'm probably going to spend some time doing those later this evening, which I guess for you will be tomorrow morning.
Probably, yeah. I mean, you should fix your archers. By the way, they're. I think it's very claustrophobic up there, but.
It's yeah. I mean, I love tight spaces with my builds, as you've seen with my tiny house.
I noticed. Yeah. Okay. I see.
I get a lot of inspiration for interiors from B-Dubs and his work. So
Nice. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I mean.
Anyway, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it.
It was fun. I kind of wanted to see more of this area because I thought like the last episode didn't do it justice. And I wasn't sure if you were also the same guy that I met before with the other shenanigans, which are absolutely insane.
That's all right.
Who builds a pathway that big, honestly?
I mean, I realized afterwards that nobody else was doing it, and I felt at the same time as feeling amazing because I was like, "Yay! I'm completing something for everybody on the server." I felt stupid because it only got to my house, and I was the only one building a pathway that big.
Whoops. Well, it's something at least. It also passes by my old place, so I like it. I like it a lot. So
speaking of that, I might head there right now. I gotta go work on some other stuff for somebody else, and procrastinate building my castle.
Yay! Procrastination! Yay!
Procrastination! Yeah. Anyways, yeah. it was nice to talk to you again, and I guess I'll see you around on the server.
Yeah, we have some issues with saying bye, apparently.
Yes, we must complete it a total of 3 times,
Yes.
and
So.
then and then it is
Mhm.
truly done. Anyways, yeah.
All right. See ya. So I hope you liked that little collaboration thingamajiggle. And something changed, as you can see. That big old building is gone now, and Bush Nomad Cafe has his own shop here. I think it's smaller, and well, I think it used to be the whole thing here. And there is a new shop here from FNASAO. So it was also in the last episode. He had the tree stump back here. I think this is still the tree stump. This probably gonna be taken down. I'm not sure, but shop space, yeah, oh yeah, and yeah, I think I'm gonna be talking to him about the secret project that we've got going on as well. So if you wanna know what's going on with the secret project, stay tuned. I think the next episode will work on that, and yeah. So thank you guys for watching this video. I still have to figure out who put the cookie clicker here, but you know, we'll figure it out together. Goodbye.